Welcome to Book Wings China, a unique theatrical experiment and encounter which draws on the talents of Chinese and American playwrights, directors, actors, and technical staff. This project, which is funded by the Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs at the U.S. State Department, grows out of the bilateral Presidential Commission to Reset Relations between Russia and the United States. We struck up an alliance with the Moscow Art Theater, and what we put together last spring, uniting poets and poets from Russia and America, was so successful that we thought this year to expand to China. And we are very grateful to our colleagues at the Shanghai Dramatic Arts Centre for making their space available, for working so hard with Chinese playwrights to bring to the stage new works on the theme of migration. Migration being one of the central themes of our time and integral to the life of the theater. 3 young American playwrights, 3 young Chinese playwrights were commissioned to write plays. We translated them and gave them a literary polish and turned them over to actors and directors. And what you will see in the following performance are the fruits of their labors, unique collaboration which we hope will spark new ideas, new ways of thinking, and new understanding between our different peoples. Enjoy.
在船上，我看到我的故土在下沉。传教士告诉我，要去的地方叫旧金山。我向上帝祈祷，希望他能在那个新世界继续指导我、祝福我。今年我15岁。
我的丈夫是在17岁的时候到的美国，他游走过很多地方，西雅图、底特律。后来在2战的时候，他就上了军队的名单。我第一次见到他是通过照片。1年以后，战争结束，他回访中国的时候，我就嫁给了他。家父不愿意我到美国去，但是我不可能待在与日本开战后的中国。太多的暴力了，我答应家父尽快回去看他，但之后共产党接管了中国，我与家里断了音讯。
我开始写日记了，我写的东西并不艺术，就是平常日子里杂七杂八的普通事情。然而，我的每一个字，每一个词。用的都是英语，我的想法，我的感受，活生生地存在于日记的字里行间。没有人知道，在这个国家，我有多孤独。
1948年的时候，我们住在底特律的高地公园。我当时不会说很多的英语，但是我有很多的美国朋友，朋友们都很友好，他们带我去教堂唱赞美诗。我当时几乎没有办法唱出任何一个英语单词，所以每次我都是哼唱整首歌。赞美诗在任何一个语言里面都是一样的，上帝能听到一切。我的哼唱在他的耳里永远都是那么的流畅自然。后来我失去了我的第1个孩子，医生说我再也没有办法生育了，所以我们就领养了一个。我们看了很多香港孤儿的照片，我跟我丈夫说，我说我喜欢这个胖胖的、很可爱的这个男孩，这就是我们的儿子。从此以后 ，Vincent 就成了我们家中的一员，成了我们唯一的儿子。 一切就像在星期天早晨哼唱赞美诗一样，流畅、自然。
今天是中秋节，然而这里没有花灯，没有月饼，更没有孩子们的笑声。今晚的月亮充满着光亮。记得阿妈曾经告诉过我，想她的时候就看看月亮，因为她也在看着月亮，想着我。
我有很多 Vincent 的照片，我给你们看，每一张照片里的他都特别的帅气。他总是穿得很整齐，带着领带，穿着西装，头发梳得很好。我跟他说：“我说 Vincent， 你不用穿成这样。”然后他对我说：“哦，妈妈 ，I like。”他很绅士，真的不信你去问问邻居们，很多女孩子都特别喜欢他。当时他留着长长的头发，然后我说：“哦 ，Vincent， 这是什么？迪斯科国王吗？”然后他说：“哦，妈妈 ，I like。”有时候我真的很想趁他晚上睡觉的时候拿把剪刀把他的头发给剪掉。哦 ，Vincent， 我的美国儿子，他可怎么办呢？
渐渐的，我忘了母亲长什么样子了。今天，我要做一个决定。现在的国家就是我的家。于是，我让高利先生剪掉了我的辫子。当我的辫子好似黑色树根掉落地上时，他开怀大笑，而我却保存起了我的每一缕头发。他不知道，这是我过去生活的记忆。天越来越冷了，我总是看着那些树变换着肤色，从绿色到红色、黄色，再到一无所有。
我和我的丈夫在工厂、在洗衣店、在华人餐馆里面四处打工，因为我们想把更好的，甚至是最好的都给 Vincent。这就是为什么我们会骂他，我们给他压力，有时候我们也打孩子，因为我们希望他比我们更好。当他还是小孩子的时候，你知道吗？他想成为一名作家，然后我对他说 ：“Vincent， 做这一行你赚不到钱的。”然后他说：“那我想成为一名兽医。”我说 ：“Vincent， 你做不了这个，你害怕血。”后来他说：“我要成为一名律师。”我说 ：“Vincent， 你是华人，没有人会相信黄皮肤的，即便是在法庭上。”每当说到这儿的时候，他就不吭声了。高中毕业以后，他就去了技术学校，在那里他开始对设计欧洲教堂产生了极大的兴趣。我很想说 Vincent， 这不是一项什么有用的技能，但是我什么都没有说。我看出他喜欢，没想到他通过这份技能赚了很多很多的钱，他很高兴，以至于在我丈夫死后，还是 Vincent 来贴补家用。我很骄傲。
我来这儿已经很多年了，但是我仍然找不到一份好的工作。尽管我的英语和美国人说的一样好，但是他们不会用一个中国人。我没有任何选择，只能做一些收入很低的工作，仆人和厨师。几乎每天我都会去唐人街，和那些看起来和我很像，又和我穿同样衣服的人在一起，感觉很好。但是他们不信任我，因为我没有了辫子，还因为我是个基督徒。唉，我想我总是介乎于两者之间，无论是人群，亦或是国家。 今晚我会去华人剧院，他们正在上演我最喜欢的戏曲《王宝钏》。那一刻，我仿佛又回到了15岁。
一切都发生在他结婚的前一天晚上。那天晚上，那天他很早就下班了，穿得很时髦，跟他的朋友去了单身俱乐部。就在那里，一个白人和他的混蛋儿子，他们不停地叫威廉是杂种中国佬，杂种中国佬。每当这个时候，我都跟他说，我说别打架。然后那些白人就开始抱怨了，他说外国的汽车取代了美国人的汽车工业，中国佬要为美国人的事业负责任。我说 Vincent 你离远点，别吵架，我们要用华人的方式来处理问题，知道吗？然后他总是不听，他就选择美国人的方式。后来他们就打起来了，所有的人都被赶出了酒吧。Vincent 所有的朋友都跑光了，那个白人就一把抓住了 Vincent。后来他的儿子从车里面就拿出了一个棒球棍，拼命的打他的头，他就倒在了地上。我拒绝相信 Vincent 将不再醒来的消息，他就躺在那儿。梦想着建造教堂，但是 Vincent 他只是躺在那里，靠着呼吸机来维持生命。我等着，就像等他每天放工回家一样。4天以后，医生宣布Vincent 将不会再醒。我关掉了呼吸机。
他们都邀请我来这儿，之后我成了美国牧场的代理人。我开了一家商店，我的采购技巧帮了我很多。我用我的积蓄买了一块地，专门种土豆。现在啊，我在唐人街的很多朋友都来向我借贷，他们也要种土豆。今天啊，我最小的一个女儿嫁给了白人，我很高兴。婚礼上啊，我看着我的12个孩子，我感到欣慰。我生命中的牺牲啊，都是值得的。这些天，我没有和上帝说很多话，但是我仍然会去附近的教堂。几乎每天，我都会去和我的华人朋友下象棋，哪怕我已经很难看清那些东西，我的眼睛越来越差。
这不公平！这2个男人只得到了每个人$3700的罚款，只得到了每个人$3700的罚款，以及缓期2年的刑期，缓期2年，这不公平！这不公平！如果是2个华人杀了1个白人，他们至少要坐1辈子的牢。华人的心跟白人的心没有什么两样的，对吗？这不公平，我不能理解，这不公平。我一直爱着这个国家，我没有办法理解在这儿的一切是如何发生的。我的丈夫为这个国家战斗，我们总是缴应缴的税收，我们从来没有任何问题，我们努力的工作着。公平，这是什么法律？这是什么公正？
我一直游走在这个国家的每个城市，当过服务员，也做过厨师，同时也在研究我的基督教使命。现在我在跟我的舅舅学习采购，他拥有一间百货公司。我发现在这个国家成功的秘诀是说英语，一个复杂的语言，充满了平舌、卷舌还有鼻音。不过我相信我会掌握它的。西雅图、阿拉斯加、旧金山、圣地亚哥，我喜欢这个国家，这里的天空是蓝色的。
这些天，大多数的时候，我都一个人站在港口边，
看着那永不停歇、滔滔不止的海洋，
我想，我看到了。
如果你们的生活也有不如意，那么花$5就可以打我5分钟。先生们、小姐们，走过路过千万不要错过。你们可以把我当成你们的上司，或者把我当成你们的拳击靶子，或者把我当成你们的情敌。你们打我5分钟，只要$5，而且绝不还手。这位先生，我绝不还手，来打我。对，就像这样，$5就可以打。小姐，$5就可以打我5分钟，而且绝不还手。你是我的第1位客人，所以$3。公共场所，
我在这儿足足等了1个月，给居民这儿拉行的人1万人。你给我2万，我让你
2万。小姐，别的地方都已经有人了，你看能不能 这里是1万日元，请收下。
我算你便宜啊！好，我们一人一半，好吗？哎，说好，你那个横幅还是不能办，这样会影响到我的生意的。
请多多关照。先生们、小姐们，5美元就可以打我5分。
不错啊，你刚才不是准备的挺好的吗？啊？这样一下付了好几倍呢。
你不是也没有叫我？画一幅画应该也不便宜吧？虽然我们日本人现在再有一个称自己是大日本，但是听到小日本这样的话，还是会很不开心。我去过几次东京，
哦，你会讲中文啊？
听得懂，特别是骂人话。
你都去过哪儿啊？
上海、北京、广州、新疆、西藏、四川，风景很漂亮。
新疆跟西藏我都没去过呢，什么时候去的？
也是前几年陆陆续续去过几次，最近一次是半年前，我去了一趟上海。
半年前你去了上海？你快告诉我，上海现在是什么样子了？我都3年多没回去了。
哦，上海建设的非常快，风景很漂亮。
哎，那个军刀造好了没有啊？
军刀？
就是长得像军刀一样，最高的那个楼。
哦，已经封顶了。
我回去肯定造好了，我一定要上去看看。
这2年上海发展的非常快，有很多地方和东京很相似。
东京哪能跟上海比呀？上海可比东京大气多了。
你是上海人？
你怎么知道？
你在画什么？
画你啊？
画我？画的挺像的。你是学画的？
对，我是人家美院毕业的。你知道那个学校吗？现在叫中国美院。
知道，全中国最好的美术学院，很多有名的画家都从那儿出来的。
还出了很多街头卖画匠。
你毕业以后就来了东京。
哎，看，车来了，我帮你升一个。
你这幅画可以送给我吗？
我是卖画的。
那我可不可以花5美金买这幅画？
差不多。
那么，请你打我5分钟，算是5美金买这幅画。
你真的很喜欢这幅画吗？
我觉得你画的很独特，收藏画一直都是我的爱好。
画？
是的，不过那也是很多年前的事情了。
哎，但是我力气很大的啊，而且我不会手下留情的。
没关系，我会躲的，你不一定打得到我。
啊。哎，你怎么不躲呀？
你怎么不打啊？
你是第一次吧你？你说你这个人做什么生意不好，你出来被人打啊？如果你用那些厉害的流氓，就算你不断骨头，疼也要疼上1个月。
疼是磨练人生最好的兴奋剂。我要磨练意志，爬起来，继续奋斗。
你们日本人说话就是这样，拿腔拿调，一惊一乍。
先生们、小姐们，你的生活也有不如意吗？如果是这样的话，你打算什么时候回国呀？
我什么时候说过我要回国了吗？
你刚才不是说你要回上海看看？
我这个样子，
你的父母也没有帮你？
帮我？
你的父母不普通。
那有能怎么样呢？这是干嘛？
哦。你来日本多久了
3年了。我前2年是靠奖学金过日子的，后来我还经过一家广告公司。
你做过广告？
我很喜欢广告。哎，有人觉得那个不是艺术，但我不这么认为。我喜欢广告的挑战性。我每天拼命的工作，加班到半夜的。我还曾经想过要让它实现我的梦想呢。半年前，我被毫无理由的炒了鱿鱼。
他们为什么要裁了你？
因为我是中国人呢。
中国人？
对啊，公司不景气要裁员，他首先会保护日本当地人，对吧？那些蠢货、混混全都留在公司里，而外国人全都被裁掉。首先被裁掉的就是中国人。哎，你知道吗？我们那个老板还给我发了一封声泪俱下的挽留信，而我在公司快卖命的时候，这个人我一次我都没有见过，真他妈虚伪。
其实做老板的也不容易。那段时间金融危机，所有的人都乱了阵脚。我的公司也曾经裁过人。
这公司？还有公司啊？
是。
啊，怪不得我看你怪怪的。你去过那么多地方，你只剩下1万日元了，但是你的皮夹是一堆堆。
那是以前买的。虽然中和广告也曾经是一个响当当的名字，但现在我是一个卖拳的。哦，在下木村博元，请多多关照。先生们、小姐们，你只要花5美元就可以打我5分钟。你把我当成你的靶子，把我当成你的情敌，我就可以把我当。
你就是中和广告公司的老板木村博元。你。
请多多关照。
这世界真是太小了。社长先生，幸会了。我给你带点东西，你一定会感兴趣。
先生们、小姐们，你要花5美元，这都是你的话。全都是中和广告公司的广告图纸。
对，这是中和广告公司的绘图纸。本人名叫陆米子，曾经是中和广告公司创意部的一名微不足道的小员工。社长先生，幸会了。
陆米子小姐，
我离开公司什么都没有带走，我只带走了这些图纸，因为这上面有我的心血。我每天用这些图纸的反面画画，我画了半年，图纸都没有用完，因为我在公司工作的1年当中，我画了5000幅。
米子小姐，我当时不是针对你，我不了解情况，我不知道你的能力。
你是高高在上的社长，你怎么会去了解一个中国打工妹呢？你还记得当时你给我发的辞退信，祝我回国以后心想事成。
米子小姐，我
不是我回国了，我怎么会在这儿遇见您呢？
米子小姐，请原谅。
你不要摆出一副这样的名相，打心底里，你根本就是看不起人。来，我给你20分钟，我打你20分钟，拿来。
不还手。
好。准备好了吗，孙博元？
准备好了。
好。
米子小姐，请原谅。米子小姐，请原谅。 小姐，请原谅。
你不要摆出一副这种男人的样子，你以为我就会心软吗？你就是一个破产公司的小老板。
不，综合广告公司没有破产。
什么？
中国广告公司没有破产，我绝不申请破产保护。
为什么？申请破产保护不是可以免除债务吗？
如果我申请了破产保护，我的资本就会被监控起来，我的家人也会因此而抬不起头来，我就再也没有信誉可言，再也没有机会东山再起了。我的员工也会没有希望的。
我员工早都没有希望。
妮子小姐，我为我的过错深深地向你道歉。可是，请你无论如何也要记住，中和公司不会垮的，总有一天我要把你请回来。
你要让我回公司？
是的，我现在已经通过自己的努力在赚钱了。我的妻子在快餐店打工，我的儿子也已经去送外卖了。总有一天，我们会从头再来的。李子小姐，你现在还有10分钟的时间，请继续吧。
你这算是赎罪吗？
不全是，你有才华，有能力。中和广告公司当年之所以倒得那么快，就是因为像您这样的人都走了，这是我的过错。所以，今天我请您重重的打，你要让我记住这个教训。妮子小姐，请继续吧。
好。先生们、小姐们，哎，你们的工作压力大吗？你们心里有怨气吗？那么就麻烦你们鼓足勇气，来试试你的胆量。你过来，你只要花$5就可以打这个人5分钟，把他当你的上司打呀，还可以把他当你的情敌打，你绝对不会还手的，他就是你的拳击板子，打他打，你们快来看一看，你们快来试一试。
Tell them, after I wrote a story about you, your father, the police chief, watched a hand grenade rattling into white death night. Tell them you claimed his body off the mosque floor. Tell them you hear voices hissing in your cell phone, accusing you of defiling young women by teaching them the internet. Tell them they promised to rape you and your sisters, then murder your sisters first. But you mustn't forget what your father used to teach you. Either your country or a coffin.
What is this?
It's a gift. A diary. It's for you to write your private thoughts inside.
Hello, friend.
Do I know you?
Where do you go now, friend?
Sorry, have we met before?
I helped you last time. Last time.
Oh, right. I had trouble with my bags. And this man gave me a ride in his police car, Safa.
You know me, friend.
I remember you now, yes.
Where is your hand?
My hand?
IED?
I was born this way. I'm a journalist.
Journalist.
I write stories, take pictures. Why is that funny?
It must be very difficult to write stories and make pictures with one hand.
Sometimes.
Where do you go now, friend?
Home.
To America?
Canada. I went home for a while, then I came back, and now I'm going home again.
With she?
Sorry?
She's a student, yes?
She's a student, yes. I'm escorting her to a private school in Ottawa.
Ottawa.
She received a scholarship. My newspaper's readers gave her money.
What kind of shoes are these?
Adidas.
Adidas.
Imitations, really.
What is book?
Nothing.
Why nothing?
The pages are all blank. See, it's for her private thoughts.
She is very good student to go to America with you.
She is an exceptional student.
I talk with her now in private.
No, wait!
Do you know Pashto, my friends?
No.
You are not good students like she.
Oscillating fans whirring on spackled walls. Telephone lines threading vaguely Islamic arches. The thrumming of fluorescent lights. Sun in the patchwork cathedral of window panes. Razor wire on glass walls outside. Screeching of American cargo jets. The submerged drone of flight delays. Brats playing at the feet of pilgrims in black burqas, sending me death stares over their veils. Safa's veil's black and red polka dots. She's motherly, melodious, reasoning. The officer speaks shyly, jilted. Uniform slacks like pajamas tucked into boots 2 sizes too big. Kalashnikov slung like an electric guitar, toying with his radio while I switched cameras. Take the picture. Take his picture. Why haven't I taken their picture yet?
Stay. Stay.
What did he say?
He is telling to me there are families allowing, and are you from Kandahar that they are allowing?
Sorry?
He says you are unmarried. How they allow you to go?
Yes.
He was just, you know, asking negative things.
Yes, yes.
They are pinchers, you know?
Yes, I know.
All the time searching the law.
Yes, it's difficult.
I answered him.
And was he mean, or was he sort of polite?
Mean.
Sorry.
He's ignorant. Like my father always said, even if education is in China, I will never become disappointed in you to not go and not do. So we are having that. And now we are here, and here we have to follow that.
Good for you.
Thank you.
It's difficult here.
Yeah.
But believe me, where you're going, it's very easy. It's almost over. It's almost over.
Oh no, I am not afraid of them. I came into this world one day, and one day I'll go.
Good for you.
Thank you.
So he said we could go.
No. No, he said he must make phone call now.
Hello, friends. Dr. Student again.
I'll be recording this, friend. I'll translate this when I get home.
Seated me, Safa. Life has been difficult for me, too. A few weeks back, somebody stopped at the checkpoint in a Toyota.
I know.
The women outside were selling raisins to the cars in line as usual. When 2 American trucks came out, the Toyota blew up. I fell to my knees. I was praying and choking as the smoke lifted. I stood up and slipped in this rippled white mush that was a boy's lungs. His chest was open at my feet like a suitcase. No arms or legs. It's difficult for everyone, Safa.
I have a friend who works at this U.S. agency.
Which agency?
Here's her email address. Send her your resume.
My what?
I'll tell her, keep an eye out for you.
You'll do that For me.
Of course.
What are you going to study in Ottawa?
Law. Then I'll come home to Kandahar and work for men like you. And women.
You deserve to leave.
Thank you.
But you won't come back.
I promise you, if you're still working here, one day you'll see me walk right past you again.
What was he saying?
He's saying good luck.
Good morning.
Hello, friend.
Do I know you?
I said good morning, sir.
Are you sure?
Are you feeling all right?
I have post-traumatic stress disorder.
Okay.
I'm a journalist, escorting this young lady to a school in Canada.
Where are you escorting her?
Canada!
This is Canada, sir. Tell me again where you're taking her.
To Matthew Perry's alma mater.
Who?
He's an American TV star. Friends.
And are you related in any way?
To Matthew Perry?
No. May I have your declaration card, sir?
Just let me put my bag down.
Take your time.
Man, I could really use a shower, you know. Oh. Here you go.
I see your father was killed last July.
How do you know that?
It says so right here in the computer. See? Why is that funny, sir?
I don't know why, sir.
So, who should I list as responsible for her?
I don't know. My editor? Or the headmaster?
Sir, I'll need a name. Without a name, she can't come in. I'll put her right back on that plane. Understand?
Understood.
What about you?
What about me?
Are you responsible for this girl?
I won the Pulitzer Prize while you were still shitting your diapers.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you.
Have you seen that photograph of an American soldier's
voice.
cadaver being dragged through the streets of Mogadishu in 1993?
No.
That was me. I was there. I took that picture.
I served in Panjwai, in Kandahar.
When?
04 to 08.
I knew you looked like somebody I might know.
Oscar Company.
Oh.
That's why if I pull my pants up, you'll see my legs robotic.
I'm sorry, sir.
You know how it is though, right?
I was born this way, actually.
Oh. You should know you're not helping her really. Plucking her from the Afghan, bringing her here, giving her the best education money can buy. She'll never survive here alone. And just assuming, I'm sorry, that she'll go back to Kandahar and save her people is naive. Her people want to rape and murder her. Or maybe this isn't about her, it's about you. She's some kind of project for you.
Either your country or a coffin.
Sorry, what did she say?
Either your country or a coffin.
It's what her father used to teach her.
She speaks English.
Oh, sure. She speaks a lot of it.
I'll list the headmaster as her guardian for now, okay?
Thanks.
You're going to want to take this form with you as you exit Safa. Good luck.
You're in. You're in. How does it feel?
Good?
Did you think you'd ever make it here?
Yeah.
Your father's name was in their files.
Yeah.
He knew. He knew when he read his computer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Safa. I'm so sorry. This way. This way. Thank you.
The Pacific Ocean. On the boat, I can see China shrinking in the distance. The missionaries have told me of a place called Gold Mountain. They had painted a beautiful country filled with opportunities. I pray to God to continually guide me and bless me in this new world. I am 15 years old.
My husband arrived in America when he's 17-year-old. He moved around a lot. Seattle, Detroit, then enlisted in the army when World War II happened. I first meet him through photo and then marry him 1 year later when he visit China when war stopped. That's how things are done back then. Much simpler than now. These days, dating, too much, too much. My father didn't like me coming to America, but I cannot stay in China after war with Japan. Too much violent. I promised my father I return soon for visit, but communists take over China and I'm cut off from my family.
San Francisco.
I've been in the city for the last 6 years now, working as a houseboy, then as a cook, while continuing my studies at the Christian mission. I worry about not sending enough money to Amma. I feel I've failed her. Today, someone called me a slanted-eyed pagan.
Santa Barbara.
I've been learning merchandising from my uncle. He owns a general store. However, I've observed that the key to success in beautiful country is not the art of commerce, but is English. A halting language of flat nasal curling sounds. I will master it.
We live in Highland Park in Detroit. Back then in 1948, Highland Park was very nice, very high class. I didn't speak much English, but I have many American friends. People all very nice. We go to church, have social, sing hymn. Oh, sometime I cannot say any English word on hymn, so I hum entire song. But hymn in any language, even humming, all sound the same. God, he hear everything. My humming to his ears always sounds fluent, sounds natural, like pretty American words. After I lost baby, doctors say I cannot have children. So I adopt. My husband and I, we see many photos of orphan in Hong Kong. I see this fat boy, cute boy. I show picture to husband. I say I like this boy. This is our son. And just like that, Vincent became a part of our family. Our son. Very natural.
I started a diary. The things I write are not artful. They are, instead, a sundry of ordinary things of an ordinary day.
The sky is blue. a boy catches a baseball, my uncle calls me stupid.
But each letter, each word is English, and my thoughts, my feelings live between every sentence of the diary. No one will know how lonely I feel in this country.
I have many, many photos in manila envelope of my son. I will show you. There is one with a proper jacket and tie. And then there's a picture of him in his baseball uniform with his team. And there's a picture of him in his tuxedo with fiancé at his friend's wedding. Oh, in every photo, Vincent is so handsome. Vincent, he always dressed very tidy, always combing hair, always wearing tie. I say, Vincent, don't. He say, Ma, I like it. Well, then he began to start dating girls, and he grow hair long, like that good-for-nothing John Travolta from Saturday Night Live. And I asked Vincent, what are you, disco king? And he say, Ma, I like it. And I sometimes dream I come into his bedroom at night with big pair of scissors and cut his hair. Oh, that Vincent, my American son. What to do?
Seattle.
It is the Autumn Moon Festival today. However, there are no lanterns, mooncakes, or the laughter of children. The moon is pregnant with light tonight. I remember Amma telling me to look at the moon when I longed for her. She said she would be staring at the very same moon, across the very same ocean. I'm slowly forgetting what my mother looks like.
Alaska.
I made a decision today. This country is now my home. So I called upon Mr. Gorley to cut off my cue. He laughed as my hair fell like black leaves onto the ground. I saved every strand of hair, a souvenir of an old life. It's getting colder now. The trees are changing their coats from green to red to yellow to nothing.
You know, every parent do the same. What they do is they do for their children, especially immigrant parent. We are people just laying foundation for next generation. So children eat better, speak better American, don't have to go through what we go through. So my husband and I, we take job in laundry, in factory, Chinese restaurant, because we want better, best for Vincent. That's why we scold, we push, we nag, we beat children so they can become better people than we are. And Vincent, he always say, oh, what's the ambitious? Oh, when he was boy, oh, you believe what he wanted to be? A writer. I say, Vincent, you know, make money doing that. Then he wanted to be a lawyer. And I said, you're Chinese. Nobody can believe Chinese, even in courtroom. Then he say he want to be vet. Oh, Vincent, you cannot do that. You cannot open up animals. You scared of blood. Oh, all this time he never once say, Ma, I like. After Vincent graduate from high school, he go to technology school, and there he got interested in designing European churches. Oh, I want to say, Vincent, that not useful skill, but I don't say a thing. Oh, I know he like it. Then he worked full-time as draftsman. I don't know what he do, but he make good money and he happy. So I happy. Even after husband die, Vincent worked part-time as waiter to support me and save money for his wedding with very nice girl. I am so proud of Vincent.
San Francisco.
I've been here for months now, but I still cannot find a good job. They will not hire a Chinaman.
although my English is as good as anybody else's. I have no choice but to take a low-paying job. I'm a cook and a servant for 2 officers at the Presidio. At least it's close to Chinatown. I go there almost every day. It feels good to be among people who look like me and speak like me. The Chinese are suspicious of me because I've cut off my queue and because I'm a Christian. They despise me for speaking an alien tongue. The Americans don't trust me because I still don the clothes of a Chinaman and eat Chinese food. Neither talk to me much. I guess I'll always be in between people and countries. Tonight, I will go to the Chinese theater. They are performing my favorite opera, Wang Bao Chuan. I am suddenly 15 again.
It happened on same night of Vincent's bachelor party. Next day he was going to be married. He finished restaurant work early, so he and his friend all have to go to that place, Fancy Pants Strip Club, for bachelor party. Over there, this white man and his stepson, they call Vincent Nip, Chink, Nip, Chink, both making complaint about foreign cars taking over American car industry, making complaint Chink's responsible for American having no job, no work. I always tell Vincent, no fight, walk away. I try to teach him the Chinese way, but he choose American way. So, of course, Vincent quarrel, fight with the 2 men. All of them get kicked out of bar.
San Diego.
Mr. Marston and Reverend Camp have asked me to come serve as a labor broker for the Southern Californian Railroad. Why not? Perhaps I will be a bridge between them and the Chinese. Later, I would become an agent for American firms. A labor recruiter. A court interpreter. Who knew it was so profitable to be in between? San Diego is my home now. I opened a store. My merchandising skills serve me well. I used my savings to buy some land for a potato farm. Now, many friends from Chinatown are coming to me for loans to do the same.
Then one man take baseball bat from car. Vincent and his friend, they run, but one of them, he hold Vincent. The other man, he hit Vincent with baseball bat. Several times. He hit Vincent on back. He hit Vincent in head. Vincent, he then fall to ground. He fall into coma. After surgery, his brain, it die. And I refuse to believe Vincent not wake up. I know he laid there in bed, dreaming of building churches. But Vincent, he just lay there with humming machine to make him breathe. So I wait, like I always wait for him to come home after work. But after 4 days, I know that Vincent not coming home. So I take humming away and turn off breathing machine. And the doctor says, Vincent dead.
Today I am happy. My last daughter is married off to a white man. During the wedding, I glanced at my 12 children with a deep sense of pride. All that I have sacrificed for has been worth it. We had firecrackers, and my favorite,
Roast pig.
I have acquired an American disease, whiskey. I don't talk to God much these days anymore, though I still go to the nearby Presbyterian church. I spend most afternoons playing Chinese checkers with friends. Even then, it's It's hard to see the pieces. My eyes are failing me.
It isn't fair. That is what people say Vincent say before he died, after he got beat by 2 men with baseball bat. And all these 2 men got in 2 years. They got 2 years probation and a fine of $3,700 each. This happened because my son is Chinese, not white. If 2 Chinese kill a white person, they go to jail, maybe for whole lives. The heart of Chinese is not different from the heart of white man. I love this country. We always pay our taxes. My husband fight for this country. I cannot understand how this happened here. We work hard. We never make any trouble. It isn't fair. What kind of law is this? What kind of country is this?
These days,
Sometimes.
I spend most of my time at the harbor, gazing out at the restless, breathless ocean.
Most days.
I think I see.
下面我宣布，产后交流大会现在开始。
我先说，我太为我们这些新社会的黄鸡而感到骄傲了。在这样蓝蓝的天空下，清清的河水旁，每天产下一枚计划中的蛋，这真是让我感到无比的骄傲和自豪。
今天在阳光下茁壮成长起来的我们，怀着一颗抱向鸡窝的心，用我们的智慧和勤劳的屁股，使我国的 GDP 又增长了80个百分点。
你呢？
好，下面我宣布产后交流大会圆满结束，散会。
干嘛要像人呢？说着人话，可办的都不是人事儿。今天我又没有下出蛋，一切都要从1个月前我被揽错窝，误关到河对岸白羽鸡那边说起。和他们相处几天之后，我猛然发现，原来我一直生活在一个不会说对不起的鸡窝里。明明是自己做错了，却还要摆出一副高高在上的模样。其实生活很简单，很快乐，可是被自己制造的各种潜规则弄得越来越复杂。答应好的事儿，说变卦就变卦。只要自己方便，别人再怎么不方便都无所谓。一个屁股一个窝就够了，干嘛非要霸占10个、20个，甚至上百个呢？你他妈有多少个屁股啊？没有信仰，只相信自己。被欲望底下 切驱使着，能走多远？我不能跟他们一样，我不要过这样的生活。
这几天你都在干嘛呀？
我要当对岸去。
你疯了！鸡是不会游泳的。
哎呀！快回来！你会被淹死的！
快回来！你会被冻死的！
来鸡呀！
世世代代都说这条河水很深很急，没有一只鸡敢过来。可是为什么这河水却直到腰间？我过来了，我过来了！这崭新的世界，我来了！有秩序。有礼貌。有信仰。我喜欢这里，这才是我想要的生活。我们有翱翔于蓝天的伟大梦想，也有坦然面对死亡的巨大勇气。生活在这里变得简单了许多，我再也不会把下蛋看成我一生的全部。我们用我们的爪子，在这片土地上画着世界上最美的图案。不知不觉，10天的时间很快就过去了。我们我被抓住了脖子，我的双脚渐渐地离开了地面。我知道接下来要经历什么：砍头、拔毛、分尸，再把我一块块地装进塑封袋里。
看，前面那只不会下蛋的笨鸡，
他被抓住了脖子。他傻到竟然不知道对面那些都是只有100天寿命的白羽鸡。
我是白羽鸡。从我游到河对岸的那天起，我就知道我是一只白羽鸡。我不怕，鸡都是要死的。我已经学会了有意义的生，更要学会坦然的死，因为我有着你们感受不到的10天。
快扇动你的翅膀！
快提高你的嗓音！
告诉他你是
会下蛋的黄母鸡。
我不是黄母鸡，我是白羽鸡。没有惨叫，没有挣扎，有微笑，有信仰。更何况昨天晚上，我已经把一枚蛋产在了草丛里。比起那些永远也不会孵出的蛋，至少它还有100天的时间，可以自由地活在阳光里。
他被带走了。
他脸上还带着微笑。
他为什么要带着微笑？
他说他有我们体会不到的10天。
那边的生活到底是什么样的？
哎，管他的，他一定是疯了。还有什么比下蛋换谷子吃的生活更美好的？
对呀、哎，我告诉你啊，我每天都偷偷的攒几粒谷子。
为什么？
我不像你，蛋没你下的多。你退休了还可以住到空调房，我得给自己找条后路。
哎，你说这个空调房里到底什么样子啊？为什么进去的鸡都不出来了呢？
哎呀，你傻呀！空调房像天堂一样，谁进去会出来呀？
哦，那我们以后要加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！加油！
再吹，我就把你舌头揪出来勒死。吹呀，吹呀！你这个窝囊废，喝两口酒壮壮胆子再来招惹我。白兰地。白兰地是我的生命，白兰地使我勇气倍增。
哥，很好。停一下音乐跟灯光，谢谢，非常好，非常好。OK，Mary 可能几分钟之后就会到了，好吗
Director， shall we finish this time?
Yeah.
我的外套已经湿透了。
OK，have a break。等回来我们再走一遍，好吗 ？Wait it. Wait. Yeah. You can go for a cigarette if you want. Wait it. Next time, try more Andrea, but less masculine. 就是腰太难了。
Yeah. 加油！
Sorry.
Mary， 我们已经排了7个小时了。不过接下来你可得跟我们这个 voice act 好好的排一排。
Mary， 我改了一点点 ，I'll show you。
好啊，妈，真的很开心。我们这个戏是在香港演，还会回台湾。我们这个剧组里面有一个香港人，一个英国人，一个台湾人，还有一个大陆人。有什么会比我们剧组更加 international 的组合？
来，给你们。
庄妹纸。
啊？
其实刚才你的气松了。
What？
Did you worry about hurting him or?
I'm so sorry. But I think maybe he's too tired.
He's a good actor, trust me, OK？ 你就尽量让他愤怒，好吧？好不好
？OK, I got it.
这位大陆同胞，看上去很帅。
有吗？
有啊。我觉得你需要一个人好好的照顾。
没事。Director， 这边指挥是哪儿
？The bar scene, OK。音乐跟灯光再跟一下，谢谢。
嘿，你他妈再吹，我就把你舌头揪出来勒死！吹呀，吹呀！你这个窝囊废，喝两口酒壮壮胆子，你再来招惹我。白兰地，我的生命，白兰地使我勇气倍增。
哎，I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. 导演让我给你点刺激。OK， no problem. Are you sure?
哎，魏仔，你是大陆哪里的？
湖南。你看了感觉怎么样？
我可以说两句吗？魏仔，我说实话，我刚才你那样演，我一点都没有攻击你，你知道吗？如果我觉得你坐在那儿又矮又老土，是你身上一个人都没
有。OK, let's do it again.
OK, one more time. 音乐跟灯光就先不需要了。But OK, one more time.
I'm so sorry. No problem.
Yeah. Ready? Yeah. Go.
Hey, 你他妈要是再吹，我就把你舌头揪出来勒死。Mary， 你在笑什么？
魏仔，其实我。
Listen, I'm not 魏仔。
No, you are. Here, stay in character, okay?
Hey, she interrupted me.
Sorry.
Okay, look, Simon, you know, I want you to try this one more time, okay? 你不需要太男人，你太男人了，好吗？
我太男人。I'm so sorry.
Okay, imagine this. You are just immigrant Hong Kong. Everything is so strange. Everyone can speak English and too hard. What we can do is listen to the loud voice and loud common people.
But they are Chinese too.
Yeah, I don't deny it. You feel much more pressure on being right? I want you to adapt this feeling in voicing. For me, Hong Kong is much more like my hometown.
But it's China now. Okay?
Don't be defensive, okay?
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Listen.
I'm not defensive.
我知道，其实我觉得我们的演员组合还是很interesting的。
是。一个殖民地的假洋鬼子泡了某个黄种人的老婆是吗？让我们把捕手掌的种子植入体内吧。
OK。对，
你放开我。
Don't be too serious.
别撒野。OK. Listen.
One more time. One more time, please.
OK.
音乐麻烦再跟一下，谢谢。音乐。
Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Go, come on.
哎，你他妈再吹，老子就把你舌头揪出来勒死！吹呀，吹呀！你这个窝囊废！喝两口酒壮壮胆子，再来招惹我吧！哦，白兰地，白兰地是我的生命，白兰地使我勇气倍增。
OK, stop. OK. Right.
够了！我搞不懂你们他妈为什么从头要笑到尾。
我没有笑你啊。
好，那你道歉，来。
你说什么？
道歉！你对女孩说话温柔一点。我说温柔一点。刚才你对我的左耳怎么不温柔一点？我告诉过你他有问题，让你不要碰他。我没有听见你说什么。我上一次就说过了。那你可以试试用广东话，我听不懂。广东话北北广广，我告诉你，我不会说。你来香港这么长时间，你可以学呀。根本他妈不想学。我告诉你，老子就不想学这狗屁广东话。
OK. What's wrong with it? Why so angry?
No, This moment, this time, is not a rehearsal.
I'm told you don't be too serious. It's nothing related to personal life. It's fake.
Don't keep telling me it's fake. When I'm acting, I don't want to think about your words. And in fact, you are the very person who wants real. Wait. Come on. What is that? Sorry. Long time. I think maybe use some time. Thank you very much. 那你算什么啊？你一个30岁的女人，不赶快想办法把自己嫁了？你天天在这儿装什么纯情小可爱啊？还你着不着急啊？你不着急，我他妈都替你着急。让人身攻击，我这算人身攻击。他刚才说我又矮又丑，活该被人打，算不算人身攻击？
拜托，我刚才是在说戏。
我知道你犯来了，你们全家人都犯来，那你干嘛不留在台湾？你来大陆干他妈什么
This is Hong Kong. I love Hong Kong.
I love Hong Kong. Okay, why? 一个殖民地的假洋鬼子。
喂，
我告诉你，你这就是生殖崇拜，你就和普通的中国妇女一样没大脑。
I'm not Chinese. I'm from Taiwan.
It belongs to China.
Gosh! What the hell are you guys doing?
They freak out.
Okay, can you remember your Hong Kong ID?
What?
Can you? Yeah. Okay, sure. You remember your Hong Kong ID? You and me and Ophelia are the same. Why you care about nationality so much?
You make me fucking lonely. Why? Fucking lonely! This play is character. I'm okay!
But you're a good actor.
Good actor. You.
我刚才笑你，是因为你说话的样子很像我爸，连那个调调都像。
他爸也是湖南人。
对，不过他一出生就来台湾了，但他一直告诉我，他是湖南人。
Sorry. I'm so sorry. 他爸说话的时候耳朵也会像你那样动，
对，每次被我妈骂的时候，耳朵就会像你这样。
我们再来一遍好吗？再试着来一遍。
OK。
OK 了。
不过这一次我们要换一下角色。位置。Simon, come here.
OK。
咱们这回快点行吗？快点行吗
？OK， 我变了，再等一下啊，
再跟一下好吗？
马上就好了。
谢谢。灯光，谢谢。
你他妈再吹，我就把你舌头拽出来，然后把你勒死。
Mary, I want to know, where's your father now?
Ladies and gentlemen, are you stressed, resentful? Then pluck up your courage and test your mettle. Only $5 for 5 minutes of beating me up. Beat me to your heart's content. Be as hard as you can. Pretend I am your boss, your rival in love. I am your punching bag, and I guarantee I won't punch back. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, $5. You were my first customer, so $3? Young lady, what are you doing?
This is my turf.
Your turf?
I've been painting here 3 months.
What, this is a public facility.
I waited in line for weeks and I bought this spot from a violinist for 10,000 yen. But I'll sell it to you for 20,000 if you want it so badly.
All the other spots are taken. Can I... I have 10,000. Please accept it.
You're getting a good deal. We'll share it. But on one condition. No banners. It's too desperate. It'll affect my business.
I will greatly appreciate your cooperation henceforth.
Leave it to the little Japanese to come up with a business like this. Your warm-up was okay. You could have said something. What a shame. $5 each, you might have made $100.
Young lady, you were quiet too. Your paintings are worth something, are they not? Even though we don't call ourselves big Japanese, when we hear little Japanese, we tend to get our feelings hurt. I've been to China several times.
You speak Chinese?
I understand Chinese, especially insults.
Where have you been?
Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, the big cities, Tibet, Sichuan. It's pretty there.
I've never been to Tibet or Xinjiang. When did you go there?
Many times. The last time was 6 months ago, to Shanghai.
What does it look like now? I haven't been back in like 3 years.
Changes fast. It's beautiful there.
Is the saber finished?
The saber?
It's the tallest building in Shanghai because it looks like a saber, a sword.
Oh, I think the construction stalled on that one.
When I go back, I bet it'll be finished. I'll go up in the saber and look out over the city.
Shanghai looks a lot like Tokyo these days.
Shanghai's more magnificent than Tokyo. How can you compare Tokyo to Shanghai?
You're from Shanghai?
You can tell.
So what are you painting?
You?
Me? Well, it's wonderful. You studied painting.
I graduated from Zhejiang Academy of Fine Arts. Do you know it? It's called Central Academy of
It's the
Fine Arts
best in
now.
China. It's trained a lot of famous painters.
And a lot of street painters.
And you came to Japan after graduating.
Trains come and get ready.
May I have that painting?
You like this painting?
Well, you have a unique style. One of my hobbies is collecting paintings of various styles.
You collect paintings?
I used to.
Well, I'm pretty strong and I won't go easy on you.
Well, I can dodge and weave. You might not be able to land a punch. If you hit me for 5 minutes, I'll get that painting. Come on.
Ding, ding, ding!
Okay.
Why didn't you duck?
Why didn't you punch?
This your first time? How'd you come up with the idea for this business? Out of all the options out there, if you run into a bodybuilder or a drug dealer, you'll get your butt kicked. Even if they don't break any bones, you'll be in a lot of pain for a long time.
Pain is the best motivation for fighting. I will toughen myself up, and I will get back on my feet. I will continue my fight.
Japanese always talk in this affected manner, don't you? Always full of thrills and surprises.
What about you? Your business isn't doing well either, is it?
I sell a few paintings a day.
You've been here for 3 months. How come you only sell a few
I don't
paintings?
try too hard. It's disgraceful enough selling art in the subway. I don't want to become a street peddler.
It's not disgraceful. At your age, using your talent to earn a living in a foreign country, you should be proud of yourself.
That's easy for you to say. Are you proud of yourself?
You're right. Some businesses look easy, but when you're in the inside, they're not easy at all. So, when are you going back to China?
When did I say I was going back to China?
Didn't you say you wanted to go back to Shanghai to see how it's changed?
I'll never go back in this condition.
Your parents won't help you.
Help me how? By sending money or using their connections to hold an exhibition of my paintings?
Can they do that? Are they rich?
Sure, they're rich, but if I wanted to sponge off of them my whole life, I wouldn't have gone abroad.
How long have you been in Japan?
3 years. I studied at a university the first 2 years and lived on scholarships. After graduation, I worked for a well-known advertising company in ad design.
You worked in advertising?
I like advertising. Some people don't consider it art, but I liked the challenge. I worked hard too. I worked overtime till midnight every night. I even thought my dreams might come true here, but 6 months ago I got fired without any explanation. At first I lived on my savings, did some odd jobs, then I ran out of money.
Why would they fire you?
Because I'm Chinese.
Chinese?
The company was tanking, so they needed to downsize. They couldn't fire the Japanese, of course, not even the lazy or incompetent ones. Foreigners were the first to go, especially the Chinese. The whole time I worked for that company, I never once met him. What a hypocrite!
CEOs. They had their own difficulties too, you know. The financial crisis caught us all off guard. My company had to fire people too.
You owned a company? That's why you seem different. You've been all over the world. You own a Louis Vuitton wallet, but with only 10,000 yen.
That was a long time ago. Chua Advertising enjoyed a fine reputation. But, yeah, I'm just a street boxer now. Ding, ding, ding.
What's your last name?
Yours humbly, Kimura. I will greatly appreciate your cooperation henceforth.
You're Kimura Kashiwabara, the CEO of Chua Advertising. Small world. It is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Kimura. Here's something you might be interested in.
What, your paintings?
Turn them over. My name is Lu Mizi.
That's Chua's drawing paper.
I used to be an employee in the ad design department of Chua Advertising. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Kimura. When your company fired me, I didn't take anything with me except my drawing paper. There was a lot of hard work in them. I used the other side of the paper to paint. Even after 6 months, I still have paper left because I've drawn thousands and thousands of designs while working for your company.
Miss Mizi, it was nothing personal. I didn't know how talented you were. I didn't understand your situation.
You were the CEO above me while I was only a lowly Chinese immigrant worker. Why would you know me? Do you remember that termination letter you sent me? You wished me good luck on my life back in China. Luckily, I never left. Otherwise, I would have never met you here today.
Please forgive me.
Oh, come on. You Japanese always play this game. You act all subservient when really you're condescending at heart. You don't respect us at all. There's your money back. If I pay you $20, I can hit you for 20 minutes, right? Right, street boxer?
Right.
You won't hit me back, right?
Right.
Okay, put him up.
Oh! Please forgive me! Please forgive me!
I'm not going to feel bad for you just because you act like a martyr! A bankrupt businessman is nothing, damn it!
I am not bankrupt. Please remember that I, Kimura Kashiwabara, am not bankrupt.
What?
I am deeply in debt, it is true. But I will never file for bankruptcy. Never.
If you filed for bankruptcy, wouldn't all your debt be forgiven?
If I am bankrupt, I lose all credibility. My savings would be monitored. My family would be shunned. I would never be able to register another company. I would never be able to start over. And even worse, my employees would lose hope.
Your employees lost hope a long time ago.
Miss Mizi, I apologize for my mistakes and my stupidity. But please remember that Chua Advertising will never truly die. There will become a day when I can hire you again.
You'd hire me again?
Yes. I will repay my debts with my own hard work. My wife is selling boxed lunches. My son is working at McDonald's. One day, I promise, I will start again. Now, Miss Mizi, You have 10 minutes left. Please continue to beat me up. You are talented, and you are motivated. One of the reasons why Chua went down so quickly was because we lost employees like you. See, this was my mistake. Therefore, please continue to beat me up so that I will remember this lesson on this day. Please proceed. Do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, are you stressed? Resentful? Then pluck up your courage and test your mettle. Only $5 for 5 minutes of beat to your heart's content as hard as you can. Pretend that he is your boss, your rival in love. He is your punching bag. And I guarantee he won't punch back. It's really satisfying. Come over and take a look.
Forsogore, huru mongol agarin tiverin kompenun nisleg, oyor gurav naim, ongotsor hever harag, asutla chashar, tsutalagadvai. Tegne umargashokro langalad ashalagarat. Kochui to onagai, kutsuke mongoro koko fraito, ni san hachi, gakokuhi ni kin surumentanaso no mondai ni kiansaro chamare masa. Kaunta asunosa ni kakuni shite korasai.
Excuse me, now have you by chance seen anyone that works here? Or maybe they're on their way. Maybe there's somebody on their way because I missed my flight and I'm not really sure when the next flight's gonna be, and I already know I missed my connection. There's no way I'm gonna make that, I know that, but I was really hoping to get out of here tonight because sometimes it feels like I'm gonna be stuck here forever, and I'd really like to know I'm not gonna be stuck here forever, and I'm done with you, you know, I'm done with this place. With what I thought it was going to be, with what she said it was going to be. The journey, that's what she kept calling it. And finally I just said it. Journey is some crappy band from the 80s. and I'm over it. I'm so over it. I'm done. Are you? Do you? You don't speak English, do you? I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry, I'm such an idiot. I'm going to shut up now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to shut up.
Don't stop believing.
What?
Don't stop believing. Journey's greatest hit ever.
You speak English?
I do.
You know Journey?
A bit.
How do you know Journey?
They are known the world over. Everybody knows Journey. The most humble shepherd on the most remote mountaintop knows Journey. The smallest child in the most distant village knows Journey. Everybody knows the band that is Journey.
How did that happen? Nobody should know the band that is Journey. The band that is Journey should be consigned to the dustbin of history. The band that is Journey should be hurled into a black hole of oblivion where their music will be forever erased from the consciousness of mankind and never heard from again. What is it with this place? Jesus, it's like the land time forgot. Where is everybody? Have you seen anyone?
You?
I don't count.
Of course you do. You count.
That's not what I mean. That's not what I was trying to say. Oh, I get it. You're one of them.
What am I?
You know.
I'm afraid I don't.
You know. A friend to Jesus.
I like Jesus.
Oh, I bet you do.
I'm not sure I would call him my friend. That seems rather intimate.
Okay, look. I respect where you're coming from, but I'm just not interested.
Not interested in what?
I don't want to be converted. I don't want to be preached to. I don't want to think about salvation or Judgment Day. I just want to do my own thing.
Okay.
Great. Good. I'm glad we understand each other.
You mistake me, I think, for something I am not. Or maybe you mistake me for somebody else.
You're not some kind of missionary?
No.
I just thought, I don't know what I thought. There's this Mormon guy I met in Siberia. He kept trying to convert me. 18 hours on a train listening to this guy. He just would not stop. And then that smile, that earnest, wide-eyed smile, all that certitude, that serenity. I just about wanted to kill him. I'm sorry, I've been traveling nonstop. I'm a little fried. Forgive me.
You thought I was Mormon?
I don't know. I don't know what I thought.
I am not Mormon.
Okay.
I don't belong to any organized religion.
Okay.
I worship the sky and the clouds. I worship the feel of the sunlight. I worship all the colors of the setting sun. I worship the first snowfall, the very first snowflake swirling down from above. I worship the feel of the wind and the air. If I were to worship anything, I would worship those things. It's okay to worship things.
I know. I know that. Look, it's just I don't want to be born again. Being born again is not for me.
But you will be. All of us will be born again. It is the nature of things. The only question is as what?
What are you saying? Are you saying I'm going to come back as what? A wombat? A wildebeest? A two-toed sloth?
Anything's possible. You could come back as a dung beetle. You could come back as a skink.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a rather common sort of reptile found the world over. Sometimes people confuse it with a snake because it has rather stubby legs. And some skinks have no legs. It's true. But a skink is not a snake, though I can understand why some people might make that mistake. It's a very natural mistake to make.
I don't care about skinks. I don't care. And I don't believe in reincarnation.
They exist. They exist whether you believe in them or not. We are all quite small, you see, and our beliefs are even smaller.
Why isn't this working? It's like the Bermuda Triangle here. Something's blocking the signal. I just get searching. It's got to be the mountains.
That and the storm.
What storm?
The very first storm of winter. It's going to be a big one. I can feel it.
There's no storm. That's not in the forecast.
Feel. Do you feel it?
There's no storm. There's not supposed to be a storm. There will be no storm. God damn it! I just want to go home. I want to go home. It feels like I've been traveling forever. It feels like I've been in these clothes forever. It feels like I haven't slept in forever. Like really slept. Like in a bed. Like in a real bed. My own bed. I miss my own bed. It feels like I'm never going to get home.
Something will happen eventually. A plane will land. A pilot will appear. An airline representative will turn on the computers and issue you a boarding pass.
Yeah? But when? Why am I asking you? You don't know. Why would you know? You're in the same boat I am. It's useless. It's no use.
It could be worse, you know.
Oh yeah? How so?
You could come back as a single-celled organism. You could come back as a sea sponge, sucking water from the...
Enough! God, you're just like a...
Who?
Nobody.
It's a strange place to travel to. So remote, so off the beaten path. It's not a place you just happen to end up in. If you're from here like me, that's one thing. But if you're a visitor, a tourist, that's another story. You would have to really try and plan to get here. You would have to go out of your way to end up here. You would have to have a reason.
You know, you talk a lot. No offense, but yeah, you talk a lot. And sometimes sometimes they don't feel like talking. Sometimes they just want to sit in silence. They just want to rest their mouths, just look out at the night sky, just look out at the stars in silence. I think you're right about the storm. God damn it! I'm never gonna get out of this place now. I'm stuck! Did you say you were from here?
I did.
Are you like an Aleut?
An Aleut?
An Aleutian?
I think the term is Aleut, and no, I'm not.
But you just said you were from here.
I did.
That doesn't make any sense. The only people from here are Aleuts.
That is true. The only people from here are Aleuts.
But you just said that you know what? Never mind. Forget I said anything. Just forget it.
Who is she? The she that said it was going to be a journey? That she?
Just a friend.
Like Jesus is a friend.
Not like Jesus is a friend, no.
Where is she now?
I don't know. Drinking bourbon with some Norwegian biologist in some Arctic substation somewhere. Some guy named Olaf or Sven. Some stoic Scandinavian who never complains. Some emotionally mature genius who excels in some Olympic sport in his spare time, like speed skating, luge.
What does she do, your friend?
Did you ever hear of the Arctic tern? It's a bird. It's a kind of bird. Not a very big bird. About 4 ounces. Gray and white. The color of old snow. Seemingly unremarkable in every way except for one thing. This bird, this tiny little bird, flies about 22,000 miles each year. Roughly the circumference of the Earth. Every year it does this. It starts in the Arctic, then flies down to the Antarctic. It spends pretty much most of its life flying through the air, through ice storms and freezing rain, through fields of lightning and frigid temperatures. This is what it does, and what she does.
Your friend.
My friend. What she does is try to figure out how this bird, this stupid little bird, how it manages to fly these enormous distances year after year, how it knows to do this, and how it survives because it shouldn't. By all logic, this tiny little bird should not be able to fly these enormous distances year in and year out and live to tell the tale, but it does. Against all odds, it does.
So, you followed your friend all the way to the Arctic to watch birds.
Many birds. Flocks and flocks of birds carpeting the tundra. As far as the eye can see, birds, a whole world of birds squawking and chirping and crapping and mating and laying their eggs. 6 months of this. I thought I was going to lose my mind. Birds, birds, everywhere birds. For her, it was this journey of a lifetime. For me, it was like, when is this going to end? I told her this was it. I told her if she wanted to be with me, she needed to come home with me now. I was done. I was over it. If I never saw another one of those goddamned birds again. I really messed up. She was the one. You see all these movies and you hear all these stupid love songs that talk about love, and you think you know what it is. And then you meet someone and you get it. And it just clicks. And all of a sudden you know. You just know. She was the one. She was the one, and I blew it, and now I can't stop thinking about her. I think of her, and I think of,
Home.
Home. I'm never gonna see her again, am I? She's gone.
I don't know. No one can know. Things change. For now, rest. And after you rest, keep moving. Just keep moving. That's all you can do. Do you know what happens right before the birds take off? It happens right before the first snow begins to fall. Do you know what happens? The birds become very quiet. It's been so noisy for so long. And suddenly, silence. All you can hear is the wind and the sound of the waves, but the birds become silent. It's as if they're listening, breathing in the stillness, taking it all in, remembering everything. Because they may not make it back this way again. And even if they do, it won't be the same. Nothing will be quite the same.